Nobody sees it coming, man. It's coming. It's going to bite you right in the balls when you least expect it to, because it's such a good idea when it doesn't affect you, and as soon as it does, wham. So you have old Trumpkin that is on this kick where he wants to, he got arrested by state-hired thugs doing their fucking job because they were told to, just doing their job, right? And you would think that he would realize, well, wait a second. Everybody here had a choice. Instead, they did what they were told. So now what do you have? He has him saying anybody that kills a police officer is going to get the death penalty because I'm the king and I say so. You know what? Fuck you. You ain't nobody. You're supposed to be a representative, not a goddamn dictator. Suck a dick. Fuck off. And even if Congress was to create that, we've come into a time where, you ask cops and they'll say the Fed law trumps state law. No, it doesn't. The states literally created the fucking Fed. That's like you saying that I rule over my parents or my children rule over me. No, not how it works, buddy. But he's, that death penalty for anybody kills a cop. Well, what if the cop was unlawfully fucking trying to kidnap you? What about them? Huh? What about that? What about if the cop was, and this is the thing, is you take it to whatever extreme you want. What if the cop was raping a woman? He's still a fucking cop. They're cops 24/7, but it doesn't matter. If they can prove that you knew or thought that dude was a cop, no matter what happens to him, whether he's in plain clothes, he's at the beach, he's in the swim, it doesn't matter. He is a cop. And it will lead to some woman that's getting raped by some cop and her killing him, and then her, facing the death penalty for it, which is fucking crazy. You fucking pigs out there that are arresting people for shit like red flag confiscation. That's a big thing. They're trying to do that. Apparently a 6-year-old got, they manipulated some 6-year-old into getting into his parents' house. Listen, dude, those are criminals coming to steal your shit. Those are not peace officers or whatever you want to call them. And the longer you stupid asses support these thin blue fucking Nazis, and that's what they are, 100%. 100 fucking percent, they're no goddamn different. They're no different than the Gestapo or brown shirts. And we've seen this throughout time with every law enforcement that government creates. Why? Because if government creates the law, then pays its enforcers to enforce them. And see, that was the fuck up. When we the people were supposed to self-govern and police our own communities, we had no, not obligation. We had no, what's the word I'm looking for? Total brand for it. We wasn't beholden to government in any way. Like cops today, not only are they beholden, but they only hire psychopaths. Psychopaths become cops. Cops don't become psychopaths. You have to be, in today's world, the way things are today, you have to be a fucking psychopath, sicko, wannabe rapist to do the shit they do. There is no amount of money in the world you can pay me to feel another man's balls to see if he has a plant tucked away next to him. No amount of money. Every cop in the United States today would jump to tickle your fucking tutu, fucking, touch your taint, play with your balls to see if you have some plant on you that's legal in half the country. And there's another example of Fed law not trumping state law. How many states is weed legal in? All of them, just about 50 of them, 28 or 29, I think's what it is. But it's still illegal federally. So fuck you and your Fed law trumps state law. No, it does not. The federal government only has the authority and jurisdiction to create law on lands that have been legally purchased by the federal government from the many states. The further we go down this road, the feds have this complete power. The further we go down this road, these fuckers are heroes, and if you do anything to them, we're going to take your life away from you, or we're going to make your life miserable. The further we go down this road of, if we think you're bad, or you might do something, or you might harm yourself, or you might harm her, we're going to do something to you. Listen, I seen a thing where Bondi, that AG bitch, was talking to Trump. This is when she was the Attorney General of Florida. Talking about this is a gun violence protection order. What it does is we can have them admit it, but most times they let them out in 24 hours. But after that, the cops get to decide, they get their shit back. Bitch, if they fucking let them out, you know what that says? A doctor, somebody went to school for like a decade that deals with it every day, said no, they are not going to harm themselves or other people. Yet you want some fuckhead that took a 6-week class and is qualified to do nothing else in the world other than point guns at people and act like he has some magical authority to decide if they can get their guns back? This is the world we live in. The further we go down this world, the worse it gets. And one day, I can promise you, don't care who you are, unless you're in the ruling class, I can promise you one day it will fucking touch you. Might not be today. Probably not tomorrow. But in your lifetime, it will touch you. Because it will get you to the point to where, they'll ban everything. And then your people will be paid to snitch on you. Before there, though, everybody with a gun is going to be dangerous, and everybody with a gun, it might inflict harm on themselves. Guess what? Somebody driving a fucking 3-ton missile down the road called a Ford F-250 might decide to harm himself and some other people. How are you going to stop that one? Huh? What are you going to do? Take their truck away? Okay, what if they go rent one? Like this, it's nonsensical. It's all about taking every way that you have to fight against them away from you. That's really what it's all about, people. Wake the fuck up. Your government doesn't like you at all. If your government liked you, we're supposed to have limited government. Limited. Does anybody know what that word means? Limited. We have the largest government that's ever existed in all of history. Ever. When does it stop? When does people finally say, yeah, I'm not playing the game no more? You know what? In fact, I'm not going to play the game. I'm going to start playing against the game. When I see a criminal committing a criminal act, I'm going to stop that criminal. It doesn't matter what costume he has on. If he has a fucking red clown nose on. If he's fucking hula hooping. Doesn't matter. A criminal's a criminal. A costume does not change that. Get it through your fucking skulls. And get it through your skull before it touches you. Because once it touches you, it's too late. It's too late. And freedom, you only care because you're a felon. Fuck you. Guess what? I'm about to not be a felon. Suck my dick, and I'm still going to say the same shit afterward. It's not about that. Maybe because of my life experiences, I've seen shit that you haven't seen. I've noticed shit you haven't noticed. Maybe that's what it is. And here's the thing. If one person's life, everybody's like, well, the good the cops do, getting rid of criminals, the good they do. Listen, criminals would be almost non-existent if the police didn't exist. Why? Because if somebody comes and steals your car, what can you do? Call the cops? What would happen if, you caught the dude stealing your car and you shot him and then you just let everybody in the community know, hey, this dude was stealing my car. Here's the video of it. I ended him. He's not going to be stealing no more cars. That's how it's really supposed to be. In the land of the free and home of the slave. It sickens me, man. To see it continue down this road and people support it, play the game, continue to vote harder. The patriot way, dude, is the fucking downfall of society. All this, I'm a patriot shit, and y'all ain't done shit. Ain't gonna do shit. In fact, you support the shit that oppresses us. You're not a patriot. You're a tyrant's fucking minion, just like the pigs are. And you're worse, because you love it. You love the boot. Choke the whole boot down, swallow it. Took lessons from Gay Note, I'm sure. Anyway, wake the fuck up, people.